That's not the list that we're thinking, is it? But when God says, what's the sin of Sodom? What does he say? It's right here. It's right here. And I want you to hear with me what I believe we can boil down the sin of Sodom to be. The sin of Sodom was twofold: rejecting God's authority and treating people as a commodity. Rejecting God's authority, treating people as a commodity. First of all, what do we see? We see here in Ezekiel, it says pride. They lifted themselves up. They rejected God's plan. They said, no, this is not, God, this is our life and our world. And they made themselves rulers and judges. But even as they did this, they rejected God's authority instead of viewing it as coming down from God's authority and submitting themselves to it. That's where it began. And can I remind you this morning that all sin is, first of all, a sin against God. The way that you treat your spouse or mistreat your spouse or your neighbor or your children or your parents, first of all, before anything else, it's a sin against God. That's what David, as he has committed sin against Bathsheba and he has had Uriah killed, as he writes this psalm of repentance in Psalm 51, what does he say? He says, God, against you and you only, I've sinned and done this wickedness. And I just have to imagine Uriah as he's, in paradise, he's looking and he's going, wait a minute, what about me? But we must understand that sin, first and foremost, is always a sin against God, a holy and a righteous God.